Well, we're out here at the meet again. We're following social isolation rules. Don't worry, there is no one within 6 feet of us. There's no one within probably 6 miles of us. Out here going for a walk and following the guidelines for getting some exercise and staying healthy. There's Luna. Somewhere over here is Todd. She likes her snow. Anyway, we've got a few more finds in the woods that we wanted to share with you, so enjoy. All right, we're going to start out with a little look at the pileated woodpecker. So here's the feeder on our back deck, and you can see the size difference between the pileated and the starling that's next to him. And starlings aren't little birds. They're about the size of a robin. And look how the pileated just dwarfs him. And can you see the size of that beak? Just gigantic. That's why he can do so much damage in the woods. Speaking of damage, look what the pileated did to this tree. It has just been annihilated by his gigantic beak and his fierce search for grubs and other bugs hiding beneath the layers of bark. And when we scroll all the way down to the base of the tree, look at the size of the wood debris that he leaves behind, just getting ripped apart by a massive beak. Pretty sure I'm on my way to being like the next Steve Irwin or something with all of my nature videos, but I just find so much cool stuff. So I got to show you this one. Check this out. We're out here walking the trail in the mead, and we come across this guy. So maybe some of you have seen them before, maybe some of you haven't. This is a puffball mushroom. This is an old one. When they are younger, they are a solid white. And they get real round, and then they dry up, and you can see what happens is they get that texture underneath there, and then watch what happens when you push the sides. What that is called is the spore, but basically what it is seed. So every time I touch this, thousands and thousands of microscopic little mushroom seeds are getting pushed out into the wind. Okay, so we have been training Luna, or Todd has been training Luna to look for sheds, which are antlers that the deer have lost. Good girl, sit.
Oh, that's a good girl.
Look at that. Come here. All right, here it is. Here it is. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Nice job, Luna. Okay, so this little girl's job when she's out in the woods is to find birds, to kick them up. She hunts for grouse and pheasant. She's pretty good at it, too. She kicked up. Where is he? That guy. Can you see him? It's a grouse. And what I just learned from Todd is that grouse have one of the fastest acceleration rates in North America, did you say?
Yeah.
Which means they can get up and go much quicker than most birds. We're going to keep walking toward him and see if we can flush him as well as Luna did, and maybe get it on film. There he goes.
Gone. Okay, that's the tree that the grouse was that Mrs. Sukup showed you. One thing I want to show you is that the grouse flew up there. It's gone now, but it probably would have stayed there if we wouldn't have walked over here talking and doing the video. And what that grouse was probably doing, Luna just kicked up another one not too far from here. You see these logs? Grouse, this time of year, a male grouse will hop up on a log like that. He'll take his wings and beat them on his chest really fast. It'll sound like something like that, but much faster. And that is to draw in a hen in the spring. And my guess is that's what that grouse was doing when Luna came along. If we weren't here with coyotes or fox or wolf, anything that likes to make a meal out of a grouse, that same event probably happens on a daily basis, where when he makes that noise, he's also drawing in predators. And then what he'll do is just fly straight up to a nice high perch like that and crane his neck out and watch the predator until it's gone.
Check out the buds on these maple trees. Pretty cool, huh? It's actually a pretty outstanding story here in the woods. So if we follow the trees down to their base, what we find is they're not trees at all. They're actually branches of a tree that was growing in loose soil, soft soil, in a swampy kind of area. The tree fell over a long time ago, and the branches were still getting enough nutrients from the root system to continue growing. So what they did is they began growing upward, and now they look like their very own trees. All right, last shot of the day. Here we are at a washout. So Todd's on the trail here, and the water was just a little bit too much. So the trail actually washed out right over the top of the road here. Anyway, happy Friday. I hope you guys have a great weekend. We seriously miss you. Some of you have been keeping in touch with us. We've heard from Caitlin, and Colin has emailed us, and we got to talk to Artavian and Paige. So you guys, we seriously love that. Keep in touch with us. Keep emailing us, and say hi, and remember that digital learning starts on Monday, so we are expecting to hear from all of you actually then, but we love those individual messages, so keep those up too. Hey, have a great weekend. We miss you. Be well, stay healthy, keep learning.